Last time on Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor.
Really? You don't say.
But after you disappeared, it became apparent that you were her anchor.
Oh god, Edelgard, what did you do? What did you do?
It gives me regret to be admitting this, but our power is not enough.
Have you guys done anything in my absence?
The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
We're in a fucking war!
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
Have you been fighting a war or drinking tea? What do you mean you haven't lost anybody? How many people have you killed? How much territory have you conquered?
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
I have failed as a teacher!
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Why are you friendly? Why are you smiling? What the fuck happened to you? What the fuck happened to my kids?
Yes, we must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church.
What have you bastards been doing for the past 6 years? Oh my god. I was just saying, I don't know if you guys know what that song was. It was from Final Fantasy 13-2, which I haven't played in a long time. I'd really like to play Lightning Returns, but I never got around to it, even though I have it on PC. So if we were ever to get to that game, we have to play Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2, then Lightning Returns. Hopefully in the future when we are full-time. That would be fun. Alright, we've got Constance and Happy. We will do Constance. Let's just jump into Happy because we just completed Happy's one. So for continuity reasons, let's continue. But we can start with the Happy Constance thing. So let's do it. No sleep, that's the one.
Delicious, is it not?
You scare me, Constance. It's poisoned, isn't it?
There is little that can rival the taste of a freshly caught fish grilled to perfection over an open flame. I prefer mine with a pinch of salt.
Look at you, eating regular food like the rest of us regular folk.
It's only temporary. A fish from the river is a coin saved at the marketplace. My project will require every bit of gold I can spare.
Plus, there's a war going on. We've all got to save money however we can.
Ooh, Echo.
What is that shabby meal you're eating with such lowly company?
Who the hell are you, harlots?
I suppose after all that's happened, she's given up on regaining her noble title. Probably for the best.
Oh, would you look at that? It's the prissy little bitches that think they're better than everyone just because they were born and daddy has money and spends it on him because really daddy wanted a son, but he doesn't have one, so he has to make do with a daughter. Why do you both look the same? How original. You're trying to go for that cheerleader effect to make up for your lack of individual qualities?
How dare you?
Would you two mind your own business? We're just trying to eat in peace.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a stray cat is screeching at us.
Of course you'd know what a stray cat screeching at you is. No one wants to be around you, least of all a cat or people.
Oh dear, she's not using any silverware to speak of. She's just eating with her paws.
I mean, most birds are attracted to shiny metallic objects because they don't know any better. Sound familiar?
I'd expect that from a commoner, but Constance seems to be doing the same thing. How humiliating.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we're so vicious. Beating up on poor, pathetic Constance after all of her setbacks.
Oh, how pathetic. Trying to make a name for herself based on her own hard work and merits. Oh. Nani?
What are you laughing at?
Are you about to roast them alive? Please roast them alive. Extra crispy.
Pardon my outburst, but I couldn't help myself after your ridiculous conversation. How I eat my fish has nothing to do with my status. In fact, I shall vow one thing now. When House Nouvelle is restored, I shall bite into a whole fish thrice weekly.
Pardon?
Moreover, Happy is a dear friend. I won't permit you to call her a stray cat or anything so insulting. We shall continue to remain steadfast friends, even after my title is restored.
And how soon do you expect that to happen?
We both know that if she carries on with such disgraceful behavior, she won't restore her house anytime soon.
You do realize she's BFFs with the Empress, right?
Well, for the upper class, those two seemed rather classless.
What just happened?
Oh, I knew them of old. They were Callow noblewomen from the School of Sorcery.
No, I mean, you said that I'm a dear friend. Did you really mean that?
Oh, one says all sorts of things when one feels like being cruel. But yes, I really meant that.
Constance has a friend. Constance has a friend.
Even when I am a noble once more, I expect you to keep me company well into my dotage.
Of course, Coco. Won't be easy getting rid of me.
Oh, you two are adorable. Now, where did I put my banana peeler? I mean, look on the bright side. If we run out of food in the capital, we can always eat the rich. It's not like there's anything of value we'll lose. Alright, Happy and Yuri. Who's got the better hair?
So Happy. Are you going back home or what?
That came out of nowhere. Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? I can't leave now.
Hadn't noticed. Nope. Now that I have, will you head home once it's over? To check on your parents?
No. Even after the war, I can't return. With my curse, I might destroy the whole village. I won't put them at risk like that.
True. I want to say you could go there and everything would be dandy. The way things tend to shake out, though, it can be pretty hard not to sigh.
What about you? You don't mind spending all this time away from wherever you call home?
Can't say I've spent much time thinking about it. Maybe after the war is over. I've got plenty to keep me occupied. If I drop things and head home, my people will lose respect for me. I can't have that.
I see. I know I should visit home at some point. It's been more than a decade since I left, though. They probably think I died.
They might. All the more reason for you to go back. I know you're scared. But if you keep your visit brief, it'll work out fine.
And if something goes wrong, you can always sigh.
I don't know about yours, but my mother would want to know that I'm okay.
Speaking of which, why don't we just smuggle Happy into the enemy camp and get her to sigh as loud as she can and smuggle her out? I mean, that sounds like a pretty good tactic.
I suppose I could stop by for a short visit. That might be nice.
Still worried? I can accompany you. I'm sure you'll find some use for me.
Huh?
You know you'll be so caught up in my lively conversations, you'll have very little time for sighing.
What would you call Happy while using that tactic? I mean, it's a guerrilla hit-and-run tactic. It worked for the Viet Cong.
That plan could backfire. I might find the conversation boring, and then...
That would never happen. I wouldn't allow for it. And on the off chance a beast does appear, well, that'll clear up your boredom pretty quickly, won't it?
Like we call Lysithia mini-nuke, what would Happy be? Unhappy.
You've got a weird sense of humor, Yuri Bird. I like that. I guess I wouldn't feel so nervous about going home if you went with me. I might even have a good time. When you're there, you feel closer to the stars. They look so clear and bright. I'd love to show you.
I look forward to it. I bet we'll even see some of the stars you taught me about.
And maybe I'll finally lay eyes on that constellation you told me about. A fishing rod, was it?
Oh, you two are adorable. This is so wholesome and disgusting, I can't believe I'm enjoying it. Happy and Balthus. An airstrike. It's funny because she actually flies on a Pegasus.
Why did you bring me here? It's so isolated.
Please don't murder her. We need her. Balthus, what are you doing? Oh my god, you could have used her as a lure for animals so you could wrestle them.
That would be the point.
Oh god, you are, aren't you?
Yikes. See you around, B.
Hang on a second. Out here, in a place like this, you should be free to sigh, yeah?
Oh boy, yeah. He's either gonna get her to learn how to control her powers or he wants to wrestle a giant bear.
What do you mean by that?
I just thought it would do you well to cut loose and sigh to your heart's content.
Really? You found a nice quiet place where you could annoy me without putting bystanders at risk?
Why does this always happen? That's not what I meant. This is me doing something nice for you. You said before that you can't ever relax because you're worried about endangering others. A lot's been going on recently, so let her rip already. Sigh until you can sigh no more.
That's nice of you. A chance to relax and sigh as I please. Sounds good. But what do we do about the monsters?
Tame them and bring them home. I always wanted a pet bear.
What do you think? A monster shows up, I punch it in the nose. Done deal.
Ah, I see, a 2-for-1 deal. She gets the sigh, you get to train.
By yourself?
I'm never alone, pal. These two fists are always by my side, and they never let me down.
I bet you talk to your muscles, don't you?
Oh, right.
It doesn't have to be here if you have performance anxiety, but anytime you accidentally call a monster, just holler and I'll punch it to next Tuesday. In fact, maybe it's best if you just stick by my side from now on. Do that and you're free to sigh whenever the urge strikes.
Wait. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Why would I have to stay by your side?
Not a lot of people in this world can knock out a beast without breaking a sweat. I'm one of them.
Wow, it looks like everyone's trying to hook themselves up with somebody.
And since I'm always on the run from bounty hunters, I'm an exceptionally light sleeper.
Balthus is playing the field in his own way. I mean, if he didn't lure her in the middle of nowhere, it might be a little less murdery.
You expect me to sleep by your side too?
Why are you blushing? Happy? No, not that. I want a screenshot.
Ooh, this may be my best idea yet.
Oh god.
If I'm always with a monster summoner, fewer people will come after my bounty. This is brilliant.
Like, if you two kids want to fuck, just fuck. Stop making weird reasons behind it. You're both adults.
You never change, B.
Oof! Caught!
You're so predictable. Alright, have fun.
You just got rejected.
Have fun? That's an odd thing to do. Monsters, they're everywhere. This is gonna be a blast.
It's hard not to like that dummy.
Yeah, but she likes him in a very platonic way. Still cute, though. Alright, we're done with Happy. Constance, it's up to you. Ooh, Constance and Balthus. This will be interesting.
Yeah! Come at me!
Wait, is this a continuation of just what happened with Happy?
Balthus, you mustn't draw the enemy in so. Pray do not sacrifice yourself on my account.
Can you, like, pick her up and put her in the shade under the tree over there?
Enough of that. Just watch my back like we planned.
1,000 pardons, then.
Did I just hear a boom?
Whew, it's been a while since we had such a close fight. How you holding up? You didn't seem like your heart was really in it this time.
I had some difficulty knowing the torment our enemy was going through.
Never empathize with the enemy. Don't even look at them as people. Look at them as target practice. Or XP.
Bad enough to fall in combat, but to be felled by one so base as I?
Oh, if they regret anything, it's that you're worried about their humiliating defeat. Ego burn right there. You know, it wasn't so bad fighting at your side. We make a pretty good team, you and I.
I don't think it's fair trying to pick her up while she's Sunny Lady.
It is because you have the courage to face your enemies head-on, leaving your flanks unguarded.
Hey, what have I told you about watching your corners?
And the generosity to allow less skilled fighters the glory of dispatching foes who take the bait. Every aspect of your tactics is a reflection of your incomparable virtue.
Please, pick her up. Put her in a shadow. Please.
You have a way of understanding a situation, but also twisting it all up in your head. Impressive, really. The unrivaled king of grappling himself, that'd be me, trusted you enough to watch his back. Can't you just be proud and leave it at that?
The nickname is a difficult one to respect, though the man inhabiting it is more than worthy. If what I have said today has offended, which I would not doubt, then accept my humblest apologies.
Can someone, like, buy an umbrella?
You really are something else, you know that? I like your style, pal. I could see us teaming up as mercenaries and wandering from battlefield to battlefield. Admit it, that would be a grand old time, don't you think?
It would depend on the circumstances. Might I impose on you to come with me?
Right, there's always... Wait, what?
Nani? Shade,
Okay,
shade.
we're here. Care to explain?
Oh my god, she knows how to walk to the shade by herself.
Must you make a mockery of everything? I have my own dream to pursue, not this twaddle.
She's back.
You assume I'd abandon the restoration of House Nouvelle to become a vagrant? Are you mad?
Can you two just get a room and let out this frustration in a somewhat productive manner? I mean, you want to restore your house? Start restoring your house. Get to it. Chop chop.
Even among your fabled transgressions, this goes beyond the pale.
Oh my god, I love this. It's like they're married.
Definitely a fair weather friend, that one.
Oh, this is so fucking funny. That argument is like a married couple. I love it. Oh my god. Woo! I'm having fun. Constance and Yuri.
Remember when you mentioned briefly that you'd been in conference with some nobles?
Oh boy.
Did the topic of conversation happen to be me?
Yes, Constance, you are the center of the universe and all anyone ever talks about. Not like there's a war going on and strategic alliances, strategic marriages, and the occasional, you know, hit job.
I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Don't be coy with me. I recently received an offer of support from the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Wow, someone's looking out for you.
Bravo! Your dream of restoring your house is that much closer now, isn't it?
Oh my god, Yuri, you're an amazing friend from the shadows. Helping support your friend without them realizing. Well, she realized, but you know.
We shall see. My response is on hold until I could confirm something first.
Yuri is a good friend.
You sound as befuddled as I feel. These are events you set in motion, are they not?
Just say thank you, Constance. Just say thank you.
I want only the truth from you. Lie to me and you shall be incinerated.
Wow.
That doesn't leave me much wiggle room, does it? All right, I'll tell you. So yeah, I might have been negotiating with some nobles. Maybe. Possibly.
You do recall that I have nothing I can offer you in return, yes?
That's why he's a great friend. He's not expecting anything in return. Constance, just say thank you.
Of course I know that. I just did what I needed to get what I wanted. Like always.
Explain.
All my life, I've known how to angle to get everything I've ever wanted. Money, social standing, the whole kit and caboodle. See? That's how the savage mockingbird lives. Ever since I was a kid. That's how I've done things.
What does that have to do with... Wait,
Are you admitting to being the savage mockingbird?
And I find myself wanting in on this house of yours. The one you've yet to rebuild.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa! Yuri straight?
What? No, wait. You haven't yet answered my question about the savage.
Wait, Yuri straight? What? What?
Preened as this bird might be, his only home is a dark, wet back alley. As long as I'm me, nothing can change that.
What?
So I figured, if I could leave that home of mine and live simply as Yuri, even if only for a while, you know, I might like somewhere proper to return to. Somewhere cozy. Comfy, even. Better than House Row, where last I left from.
Yuri Bird wants to build a nest? With Constance? Well, that was a plot twist I never saw coming.
I'm not sure what you're insinuating here.
He ain't insinuating.
I'll get your house back for you. And I only ask for one thing as payment. Once House Nouvelle is back in good standing, I want a home there.
You mean you wish to join House Nouvelle? But the only way to do that...
Ding, 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 ding.
Marriage. Bingo. Quick, easy, simple.
What? Wow. Well, that was unexpected. Wow. I will allow it.
You and I, spouses.
Really? You think you could do a lot better than Yuri? Come on, Constance, let's be honest.
You heard me. It's a fine enough trade. What's the problem?
I mentioned nothing about a problem. Where did you get that notion? I've always found you very useful, though I could do with less, much less of your back talk.
Yuri, you just gonna take that?
I suppose Milady doesn't want a rogue for a husband. Can't handle all that is Yuri,
No, but there is a procedure to this sort of thing. How can you join my house when I have none?
Did this conversation not be sparked by the fact that he encouraged the Department of Political Affairs to do the something with the something now?
What? You want to do things in order? How boring. I suppose we'll be lovers for now.
Hey, there's only one way to seal this contract. Ba-chicka-wah-wah.
You mock me! You mock me and I will not have it!
Oh, you know you love it.
Me? Mock? I'm being sincere. I'd never live out another dull day with you by my side.
That is my only fear. A life spent by your side may be more taxing than I could stand.
Seeing you so flustered provides endless entertainment.
Wow, this was one of those anime plot twists I never saw coming. Jesus Christ. Yuri's straight! Yeah, Kuma, why aren't you fighting Yuri for the right for your woman? I will be honest with you. With the amount of blondes in my family, I'm not into blondes. Too close to home. No offense, ladies. No offense. It's just there's too many tall blondes in my family. Were in my family. I mean, wars and all that. Anyways, let's continue and not bring up childhood memories. Okay. So I guess that's another 2 kids we no longer have to worry about. That's 6 kids down. Okay, Constance and Mercedes, go talk about your wedding plans. That was wow. Wow.
What's the use? Even with all I've learned, I still don't understand.
Look, there's some things you can't learn in books, Constance. Just have fun with it and you have plenty of time to learn how to do all sorts of things.
Hello, Constance. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh god, the nun knows more about sex than Constance.
Not at all. I was just in need of a sympathetic ear. I found a magical scroll, which, unless I am mistaken, should relieve me of my woes.
Oh, wonderful!
Not so fast. The magic within this scroll is a type I have neglected to study.
Oh, stop being so embarrassed. We're all adults here.
It pains me to admit this, but it may take decades of going back to the basics to grasp it.
I'm sure you will grasp it quite well.
Decades? That's a long time to spend with your nose buried in an old piece of parchment.
Why must the goddess dangle a solution before me, only to cruelly pull it away?
There's no need to despair. To tell the truth, I like you just as you are.
You do?
Excuse me?
Why? Those low moods of mine have never done anyone the least bit of good.
You're like a little sister to me. Nothing you do will change that. Not even a little bit.
Really?
Oh my god, Constance, people actually like you for who you are. You're not alone. You have friends. And you're about to have family, too. Well, chop chop, make some babies.
Of course, you're my sweet Constance, and I like you just as you are.
I see. Perhaps my moods are not the great burden I thought they were.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pressure you. No matter what decision you make, I support you.
I felt no pressure, I assure you. It's more that I feel embarrassed to have been embarrassed. I'd put so much effort into finding a magical means to alleviate myself. That it never occurred to me that maybe all I needed was to accept myself.
What will you do with the scroll you found?
Oh, I'll continue to research it, for research's sake if nothing else, but I may have no need of it.
Ooh, thank you, Big Piglet. Hope you stick around a little bit, but thank you, much appreciated.
It's not as if these moods of mine have ever hampered my efforts to restore my house.
Spreading positivity, I like that, thank you. Keep doing the Lord's work. Wait, I just sounded like a priest. My god. I mean, keep doing the good work.
And I am as a sister to you, no matter which face I present, yes?
Well, I mean, Shady Lady and Sunny Lady are both two sides of the same coin, are they not?
Nothing, no mood, no foe, no obligation, will keep me from honoring my sisterly duty to protect you.
We can protect each other.
Good, it is settled. Now we can begin the hard work of reclaiming our titles.
Absolutely. We'll become sister sages and restore our houses to their former glory.
You understand the plan perfectly.
Adorable.
If we walk this path together, it can only end in triumph.
Considering the fact that you're marrying Yuri, who is a spy master, I mean, I think your house's restoration is all but ensured. Yuri, let's see what you're up to. Yuri and Balthus.
Hey, take this.
Nani?
Huh? That smell. That sound. This is gold. A sizable stash of precious gold.
What are you, Golem?
What gives? Don't tell me you got your mitts on the Empire's vault.
You fool. It's simply a reward. Nothing to get in a tizzy over.
No way I can accept this, pal. Trust me, I haven't done anything to deserve it.
Just shut up and take it. Call it your fee for providing me with information. What you told me. The tale from your mother's homeland? It really helped me. Anyway, if you don't actually need it, I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Maybe take your mom out for a night in the town.
Maybe pay back some of your debts so you don't get assassinated.
Looks like you're insisting then. Fine, I'll use it to buy her some good grub. But I thought you didn't actually find any answers in my little tale.
Not quite, but it helped me in other ways. I've stopped vexing myself over unimportant details, like who I am or who I think I might be.
That's all fine and good, but is it really worth its weight in gold? This is coin we're talking about.
Look, do you want it or not? Is there something else you'd prefer? Wow, that was one hell of a sigh.
Look, you're better than me at thinking and betting, but right in this moment, you're the fool. You. Do I like gold? Yes. Do I want it? Need it? Yes and yes. While we're at it, I like brawling. Women too. But there's something that I care about even more than gold, fighting, and women. Any ideas?
Oh, this is tough. Let me guess. Hopelessly losing every bet you place? A good drink?
You really think highly of me, don't you? Dead wrong. It's having a bash bro. A friend to fight with and fight for.
Seems I was a bit off base there.
I guess to you, everyone is either an underling or a business associate. But with a bash bro, there's no such thing as an overdue loan. No hierarchies or other nonsense. It's someone to trust, both in and out of battle. Someone to share life's ups and downs with.
I see. No need to reward a bash bro, I suppose.
That's the ticket. I know you were born into a world of trickery and exploitation, but you don't have to live like that anymore. Now you've got me.
I'm not accustomed to talks like this, I must admit. How can I frame this? Nobody even knows my real name. Are you actually comfortable confessing such a warmth towards someone so cold?
Wow, Yuri's interesting.
Clearly. No matter who you are or what you've done, I care about you. That won't ever change.
Now that is fresh.
I told you my feelings and you laughed. You're one of a kind, pal.
I'm sorry. I've got to admit, I thought I'd heard it all. But you've managed to surprise me. It's the first time anyone has ever said something so sincere without trying to get something out of me.
Damn, I've got more in common with Yuri than I realized.
I could try to say it again with more swagger if that helps.
Nah, no need. Bash Bros has a nice ring to it.
Well, at least it's better than Bang Bros.
From here forward, we are forever Bash Bros, friend.
I've got your back, pal.
All right, buddy. Well, at least they're friends. All right, Yuri and Dorothea.
All right, Yurikins, isn't it about time you let go of this grudge?
What are you two doing in this tunnel? What is going on?
I'm sorry I dragged you out onto the stage, but I can't believe you're still holding it against me.
I bear no grudge.
Then why do you get this stony look and face the other way anytime you catch a glimpse of me?
Please tell me you're not in love with her, because that would be awkward considering you're marrying Constance. What's going on?
Oh, Lady Bird. Truth be told, when I see you, it reminds me of my own self-loathing, of my past.
Huh. I didn't know you were carrying something like that.
You rose up from your hardships and became the lead singer for a prestigious opera, all on your own. While I made my way through the world by licking the boots of wretched nobles, watching you on stage from the sidelines. It wasn't until recently that I felt a real sense of accomplishment in my life. But recalling that first pivotal moment when I saw you on stage, you were brilliant. You shone like nothing I'd ever seen. Whenever I see you, Lady Bird, I'm reminded of that moment. And in that moment, I had never felt so filthy and unlovable in all my life.
Damn it, why do I feel like giving Yuri a hug? It's the weirdest feeling I've ever had. That is so fucking weird. Kid needs a hug. I feel dirty wanting to hug someone, but kid needs a hug. And he's not even a kid. God damn. Is this what empathy feels like? Ew, get it off me.
That's why you don't like singing? There's got to be more to it than that.
Who made you sing for them? Who made you sing for them? Come on, share with me your childhood trauma. It'll make you feel better. By accepting the trauma, you'll be able to go through and hopefully leave it in the past.
Back then, the Imperial capital was swarming with disgusting nobles. All of them vying for your attention. For the love of the Dorothea. Many were willing to compromise with an inferior substitute. If they couldn't have you, perhaps someone else was capable of singing just as sweetly.
Oh my god. Now that is some fucking trauma. Yep, he definitely needs a hug. Oh god. Oof.
You do what you must to chase your dreams.
Wow. Wow.
You say it left you filthy and unlovable, but my life didn't leave me unscathed either. There's not much love left in what I do. There was once, of course. As a child, I lived for singing. No matter how hard times got, I always had that. I counted myself so lucky to have met Manuela and joined the opera. But the more I sang for a living, the less certain I was that I loved it anymore.
You're a tricky one to assess. I can't tell if you're too wise or too naive for your own good. Whether or not your heart's in it now, you certainly didn't appear to hate it back then.
Well, that's what they say. If there's something you love, don't turn it into an occupation because you'll lose the love. That being said, everything comes with a price. Poor Yuri, he had to pay such a strong price to survive. Poor guy. I can completely understand with that experience why he would back someone like Edelgard, who wants to crush the nobility, who simply use their position to manipulate and control anyone under them. It's sickening. Poor guy. I guess he just had to learn how to love himself. That's why he feels so unlovable. Because he loathes himself so much. He hasn't accepted the fact that he did what he did to survive. Not because he wanted to, but because he had to. It's not his fault. The fact of the matter is, he's saving other people from the same fate by helping the less fortunate. He shouldn't be hating himself for that. Poor guy. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I'd never seen you beam so brightly as you did when you helped me train for the performance.
Hmm?
You might be onto something. I felt genuinely happy in that moment.
You just lost your spark for singing. Nothing more. It's how I feel about it in a way. How about this? Why not join an opera that doesn't have dealings with nobles?
That's a great idea, actually. We'll start something new together, you and me.
I don't know about all that now.
The world is full of people who fell through the cracks just like us. We'll take them in whenever we can and aim to become Fodlan's premier opera company. I can't remember the last time I was this fired up. Though, we'll have to table it until after the war.
Huh. Our own one-of-a-kind traveling opera. You know, that does sound fairly thrilling. I've no doubts it could help deepen our pockets.
Leave it to you to take all the romance out of it. But I know you're an idealist deep down.
He just realizes that without money you can't accomplish a lot. Plus you can't provide food and shelter for those that need it. He's not doing it out of greed, he's doing it out of love. What a sweet guy.
Takes one to know one. I must say, I do enjoy seeing your mischievous side at work.
I'll take that as a compliment. I could say the same for you, too. It's exactly why I'm comfortable sharing this stream with you.
Damn it, it's moments like these that make me nervous about war. When people are nothing more than pieces on a chessboard, it's so easy to put them and sacrifice them. But when the people are actually people, it's difficult to use them like chess pieces. And that's what makes you an ineffective commander in war. That's why there's such a big difference between a peacetime leader and a wartime leader. The wartime leader needs to be able to make sacrifices for the greater good, without the emotional baggage of doing so. Do you wish you could actually speak to these people, Kuma? I don't think I would actually be doing the speaking. I would mostly be doing the listening. But yes, people like this would be very interesting. They all have very strong characters, but they're also very genuine. These would be the best type of people. The sad part is there's probably people just like them on the other side of the conflict. And no doubt many of them would die. That's the real tragedy in war. Maybe you could slap some sense into Edelgard? Or what, you want me to stop a war? A Slav stopping a war, my god. Could you imagine? I'd never hear the end of it. Yuri and Bernie. Let's see the grand finale. I mean, in running it right. Oh man, if I was leading this war, it would have been over already. We have goddamn dragons!
Frigid ocean waters. I can feel them already.
I can't believe it's been 5 years for you to finally have this showdown. Come on, let's see it.
Calm, calm. Just listen to me for a moment. There's something I need to tell you. The reason I worked for House Farley, Bernadetta, was to kill you.
Holy shit! I did not see this coming. You were a childhood assassin, but you couldn't kill your friend. You poor little idiot. That's why you're never supposed to get too close to the target. Or develop feelings. Honestly, I just wish I could walk up and shove a sword in Rhea's back. That's the thing most people don't realize about war. They say acts like assassination are dishonorable, but in fact, assassinations can actually spare a lot of casualties. By cutting the head off and eliminating a few commanders, you could stop an all-out war, saving hundreds of thousands, if not millions of lives. Yes, people will call you dishonorable and a coward, but you would be saving many lives by ending a conflict without bloodshed. Sure, there would be a little bit of bloodshed, but it's typically the people who cannot be swayed otherwise. Really, what's worse? Killing a few people in the shadows or slaughtering millions and painting the city with blood? I don't know. You tell me. But of course, everyone will brand you a coward and a murderer and a betrayer and a liar and all these other things. But then they would go on to live happy lives, have children, and God knows what else. I mean, it's a small price to pay for peace, isn't it? Let's see. Force Rhea to reveal her true form and then kill her off right then and there, not letting her escape. Before this war would be over real quick. With someone like Rhea, it wouldn't be so simple. She has enough influence that she would only show her true form when the masses are not around. And even then, she would use the people as a shield. So you would struggle to get her to reveal her true form because she's so heavily guarded. That's why I'm a little upset that Edelgard openly announced war. We have thousands of nuke that an assassination looks insignificant. Also, hello everyone. Well, like, that's just it. All-out war in an open field is the most ineffective means of conducting war. True and absolute victory is conquering the enemy without having to unsheath your weapon. That's what a true victory looks like. You haven't had to spill any blood. The next best thing after that is just eliminating a few key people. It's minimizing the damage. That's what victory is. There's no victory in destroying lives and cities and everything. That's not victory. But what would I know about conducting war or military strategy? But anyway, let's go back to Yuri and Bernadetta's story.
Ha! I knew it. I always knew you were out to kill me. Sink me into the deep, dark, freezing depths. Hold on. House Farley? But why?
As you well know, theirs is one of the 6 great noble houses, the true rulers of the Empire. And you're the heir, with a crest. There were tons of people who wanted you wiped out. Like people who want to eradicate House Farley. Or a relative who wants the glory for themselves. That particular breed of treacherous nobility is the kind that'd hire a kid to do their dirty work. The first thing that kid would do, get close to the target by befriending her. Find an in through, say, an assistant gig.
This kid you're mentioning sounds real. That was you, wasn't it?
Yours truly. My biggest mistake? Getting to know you.
That's why you're never supposed to get to know the target. The empathy gets the better of you. You can't look at them as a person, you have to look at them as a target. Plain and simple. That's why when people are dealing with hostage situations, they typically like to put bags over their heads. It dehumanizes them, which is why hostage negotiators keep using their names to try to break down the hostage taker. But then again, such tactics are ineffective if the person actually knows what they are. Then what you're dealing with is an inhuman demon, which is why war creates demons.
I crept into your room one night and readied my blade. The whole thing had been a breeze, up until that moment. I couldn't bring myself to do it. While I hovered there, hesitating, your father came in. You know the rest.
Ah!
Why are you telling me all this? I'm so confused.
Because I want you to look at it objectively. I was hired to kill you. Your father protected you from me. A filthy assassin. He was looking out for you. You're lucky to have a father who cares for you enough to do that.
Father protected me? He protected me.
Yeah, why would I lie? At this point, I figure it's you who hates me, and not the other way around.
I don't hate you, Yuri. But I mean, I do feel weird. But I don't know how to feel. Can't we just be friends? Like back then?
You want to be friends with me?
Emotions are so irrational, I will never truly understand them.
The reason you couldn't kill me was because we were friends, right?
Well...
You were my first friend. My very first friend. The first person who played with me. The first person who went on adventures with me. The first...
And you were the first friend I had to baby that much.
What do you mean? Well, even so, you were the first friend who cared for me.
The whole thing was probably a sham anyway.
Says the guy that couldn't slit her throat while she was sleeping because you liked her.
Though you know, even if it was, I did have a lot of fun with you.
I knew it!
Oh, you little adorable pipsqueaks. Though I'm actually shocked Yuri made it out alive. If someone tried to murder my daughter, well... I'd decorate the living room like there were Christmas decorations. You sweet, gullible fools. Alright, Bernie, your turn. Bernie and Caspar, let's see what you're up to.
Come on, Bernadetta, open up. Why are you so mad at me?
Why do I feel they will just end up with a large interconnected harem at the end of this? All the guys and girls in one house? That would be incest, and it's frowned upon.
I have no clue what this is about, but I'm sorry.
Caspar, what have I told you about apologizing?
You Don't you remember what you did to me?
Clearly he doesn't.
No. I didn't do anything.
Since when did people in that age care? I have no idea.
Yes, you did. You did all kinds of things. But the worst thing was carrying me off. Twice. I thought I might die.
Wait, did you put her on top of a tower or something?
What are you even talking about?
Don't act like you never took me to that place.
What place?
What place? Why won't you? Oh, the place with the pretty view. Why are you mad about that?
You put her on a tower, didn't you? Why did you put the little girl in a tower?
Because you hold me around like a piece of luggage.
Again, why are you mad about that?
I don't understand. Why did you put the girl on a tower?
Don't act all surprised. How would you feel to be yanked around like that?
I am so confused right now.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I was just excited to show it to you. Maybe I went a little overboard.
Seriously, what is this? The Dark Ages where you just kidnap a girl and she's yours? What the fuck?
I'm real sorry about that.
You are? Well, I hope you understand now.
What the fuck?
I definitely do. And I feel awful about it. What can I do to make it up to you? Anything you want. I want to show you how seriously sorry I am.
Well, all right. I'd like you to, bring me to that place again.
Well, that was unexpected.
But promise me 2 things first.
Anything.
No carrying, no pulling around. Treat me gently.
Wait, whoa. Is this a date? Holy shit.
Sure, of course. No problem. But that was 3 things, not 2.
Caspar, shut the fuck up.
That was 1 thing. Be gentle, okay?
Okay, sorry. What's the other thing?
I want you to promise not to take anyone else there. Only me.
Oh my god!
All right, I can promise that. Seems a little strange, though. Why do you care?
Oh my god, Caspar! I'ma bitch slap you right now!
Come on. If you really want to apologize, hurry up and take me there.
Bernie, you have permission to slap him.
Right, on it.
God, you're an idiot.
Here we are. Look at that gorgeous sunset.
Oh god. So, let me get this straight. Linhardt has all the game and Caspar has none of the game. God fucking damn it! Couldn't we, like, take 5 points of game and put it in Caspar so at the very least he could take a hint? But then again, Bernie does need someone with absolutely no clue, so she feels empowered to make the first move. So I guess in a weird way, it sort of balances itself out, because she's able to go at her own pace without any external pressure. Which in a weird way makes perfect sense. But still, Caspar, what the fuck?
This is it. The same view. After all that time inside, the sun feels like it's piercing right through me.
This little bit of sunshine? You really gotta get outside more.
Caspar, shut the fuck up.
From now on, I'm gonna take you to all sorts of different places.
Oi, careful what you say, boy.
I promise I'll be gentle, and I promise I won't take anyone else.
You do realize what you're promising right now, right?
Just you and me, all right?
You do realize what you're saying right now, right? Do you fucking realize what you're saying right now?
What? But... okay. But if you get sick of me, I'm sorry ahead of time.
God damn it, Bernie! You were this close!
What? Good one, Bernadetta.
Caspar, if you break a heart, I'm throwing you out of the tallest tower I can find. And we both know you'll be fine, but I'm still throwing you out! That's 8 children we don't have to worry about. 8, right? Linhardt and Lysithea, Constance and Yuri, Happy and Ash, and then we've got Bernadetta and Caspar. That's 8 children we don't have to worry about. Ah, things are going well. Things are going well. We're marrying off the kids. It's going well. It's a death flag. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yay. Death. Great. Death. Yay. Death. My inevitable demise. Alright, Ferdinand. With Bernie. What are you doing? Oh, God.
Even with the fires of war raging all around us, tea never fails to soothe the soul. Do you not agree, Bernadetta?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I hadn't actually thought about it, but yes.
Excellent. Oh, that reminds me.
What's that?
A long time ago, my parents were in talks to arrange my marriage with a certain young lady.
Oh my God!
She never set foot outside of her room, and she made little dolls to curse her perceived enemies. Such were the rumors. Frightened, I dissuaded my parents from going through with their plans.
Is this really all about you, Ferdinand? Is it really all about you?
I can see that. She does sound pretty frightening. I relate to the staying in the room part, though.
That girl was you, Bernadetta. A daughter of House Varley.
Really? And now you call upon her to fulfill her oath? To be married off for political gain?
What? I don't make dolls to curse people.
Anymore?
You are a skilled embroiderer, no? I guess I was wrong. You were not making dolls.
I did make dolls, but cute ones. Nice little carnivorous plants and things.
Maybe I should not have brought this up.
Ferdinand, you are really, really bad at this.
Why not? Carnivorous plants are adorable.
Wait, carnivore... Oh my God!
Yes. Adorable.
You made plants that eat people? Bernadetta, we need to weaponize this technology.
Anyway, if I had actually known you, I would have accepted the proposal.
Why? Did you have some scheme in mind?
No, I just mean, now that I have gotten to know you, I would have been happy to...
So, you're saying you'd... with me?
Wait a minute, what about Caspar?
It's getting kinda hot in here, isn't it? Maybe it's the tea.
Why are you getting so worked up? That was all a long time ago now.
Wait, what?
A long time ago?
Yes. Now we are soldiers fighting together in the same great conflict, right?
Wait, did you just cockblock yourself?
And my parents are gone. So any agreements they might have cooked up would be completely invalid.
I guess so.
Oof!
Just think, if we had been married, we would not have been able to build such a deep friendship.
Oh my God.
That's true. Yeah, we never would have gotten this close.
Oh my God.
I would have given up on the relationship my parents chose for me and shut myself away even more.
So all in all, I am glad I refused to marry that doll-cursing princess.
Hey! I said I never made cursed dolls!
Sorry. I am just glad to have met you at the monastery. I had better take my leave. We should have tea together again sometime soon.
No wonder your father had to organize the marriage. Oh my God.
Yeah, see you. I'm glad we met here too.
Well, no wonder she had to be so forceful with Caspar. Oh my God, Caspar is the rebound. That poor dumb idiot. I've seen some shit. Hubert, please, don't do anything evil to the poor girl. I swear to God, vampire boy, I'm 10 times worse than you.
A summons from Bernadetta? How historic.
Bernadetta, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
I've got something to give you.
Do you? What is it?
A token of apology for all the rude stuff I've said. It's only right.
Wait, are you befriending a vampire?
I hope this will help you let go of all the grudges you're probably holding against me.
There are no grudges, but very well. I'll accept it.
I don't know how to feel about Hubert right now.
You will? Great! Here you go.
Hubert made a friend. Holy shit.
Some kind of embroidery. A flower.
Just say thank you! Just say thank you! Just say thank you!
This is certainly lovely, but why give it to me? It seems like something you would send to a female friend or someone you had romantic feelings for.
Hubert, just shut the fuck up and say thank you and walk away.
But it's, lovely, you said, right? That's why. If you wear it, maybe you'll look less, terrifying.
Yes! Wear a flower, Hubert! Wear a flower! Why not? It's probably pink! Or sunny yellow!
You would like me to wear this?
Yes, Hubert, wear it! Be the flower knight! Embrace it!
You hate it, don't you? I knew it. I knew you'd be angry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
Why not? Do I put it here?
No!
It really is quite nice. I cannot say that it suits me, but...
No, it does. It looks great on you.
Oh god, these children.
Sorry.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
You've gone soft, Hubert. You've gone soft.
I dislike you laughing at me, but it is preferable at least to you fleeing in terror.
Oh, you're not so frightening.
Therefore, I will wear this when I am around you in the future.
Oh, you are a little adorable thing, you.
Really? You will?
Oh, God.
I'm so glad. But you're sure? You're really sure?
Oh, this is adorable.
If you're going to question me about it, perhaps I'll change my mind.
Oh, this is adorable.
No. I believe you.
No wonder you kids haven't won this war. You're too busy playing hanky-panky with each other. And none of you are real men. Well, maybe except Linhart. No, wait, he can't gut a person alive. Whoops, I spoke too soon.
You're a lot less scary with it on.
That is what's most important. Now I suppose it is safe for me to return to my usual strict methods.
No, I'm not ready!
Oh, God.
This again.
Well, at least he's got a better temper than he used to. This is what happens when children lack a father figure. They don't know how to become real men. Don't worry, I'll whip him into shape. I'll take him on the front lines and get him to gut a few enemy soldiers while they're kicking and screaming. They'll bring out their inner slov. Either that or drive them absolutely insane with PTSD, but, you know, you gotta break a few eggs to make a few omelets. Anyway, where were we? Ah yes, Bernie is all done. Now Hubert, let's see what you were up to. Hubert and Petra. Wait, is Petra arranged? You know what? I think Dorothea might work well for Hubert. I think she might work well for Hubert. She calls him Hubie, doesn't she? She'll put him in line. Yes, this could work.
Hubie, I've been thinking.
What's this all about now?
Oh yes, she will put you in your place.
It's about what you said before, about your path.
You mean the path that Lady Edelgard and I walk?
Oh, for the love of a tuna, just shut up.
I guess I don't really understand that kind of thing since I've always been focused on my own goals.
Look, Dorothea, some men lead, other men just follow.
But you, 80, Professor, all of you are fighting for an ideal. That's big. It touches everyone.
Yes, let's go with that.
Then there's me, with my hands full thinking of just myself.
One person seems enough to me.
Maybe you're right.
Come on, Hubie, just keep your mouth shut and you might be able to land this plane. Just stop talking about Edelgard!
Do you have something more to say, Dorothea?
Just...
It is unlike you to seem so uncertain.
I guess so. I'm sorry, Hubie.
I like that she calls him Hubie and he doesn't correct her. She's basically conditioning him to accept the name. The pet name. Oh, Hubie. You're no Count Dracula. You're like... What's that vampire on the chocolate cereal box? Count Chocula. You try to be a vampire, but you're sweet on the inside and melt like sugar in the rain.
It's just, I've been thinking a lot lately.
Here it comes!
About whether 80 might command you to marry me.
Wow! Really? You gotta convince Edelgard to command him to marry you. Really? You're gonna do it that way? You're going to do it? That would be the most awkward thing in the world. Trust me, honey, you don't want that. Because every time you're with him, he'll be thinking about, because it's what Lady Edelgard wants. Don't do that, please. For the love of God, do not do that. You will fuck up your marriage for the rest of time.
What?
Perhaps 80 might command you.
Oh, don't...
No need to repeat it. I heard you quite clearly.
Just show him a bit of affection, and eventually he'll stop thinking about her. I mean, men aren't that complicated. You get them hooked on an endorphin rush, and you've got them around your little finger. That's why boys are so easy to control. They're idiots. And Hubert is inexperienced, and you will probably be his first, meaning that he'll get emotionally attached to you. So, you know, just blow his mind a few times. And that's all you need to do, Dorothea. It's not that complicated. God, we really are idiots, aren't we? Ugh. Men can be very complicated. Really? What's so complicated?
Like I said, my hands are full thinking of just one person. But if you and I were devoted to one another, maybe we could strive for the future you believe in.
Dorothea, women may use their brains to form relationships, men do not. Just blow his mind a few times. He'll be hooked on you.
Maybe I'd finally understand your path, and be able to think about more than just myself.
Seems it's my turn to not understand. Did you just propose marriage as a way to get to know me?
Well, this is kind of awkward, but I guess you're both awkward in your own ways.
How exactly would such an arrangement benefit me?
Oh god, does she really have to say it?
Oh, it'll benefit you.
Go on.
Oh my god, you children.
Well, this path you're walking with 80 will have one more loyal follower.
Dorothea, you've just doomed your marriage for all eternity. You'll always be in second place. Literally, you will always be in second place. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? No, Dorothea. I want to teach you how to be in first place. Take what you want. Don't take the scraps.
Isn't that enough?
No!
I suppose it may well be.
Dorothea!
Your contribution to our cause has been noteworthy. I've no complaints about your battle prowess either.
No, Dorothea! You don't want to be in second place as a wife. You want to be in the first place. God damn it.
And if you were able to walk the path as I do, that would be something very special.
Oh, for the love... Don't enable the cuckery!
So, will you consider it? This is all because of you, you know.
I want to bang my head on the table so much right now. She's cucking herself with a cuck. God fucking damn it! Where did I go wrong as a teacher? Where did I go wrong?
You made me wonder what it's like to be wholly devoted to another person.
No, Dorothea, don't become a cuck yourself. Oh, my God. You're getting cucked to a cuck. What is this cuckception? Ah.
All right. I'll consider it.
Ah. Oh my God. I regret saying that you would be a good match for Hubert. You turned out to be just another failure, Dorothea. I'm afraid I overestimated you. Your desperation after having nothing but second-class suitors had turned you into a cuck. Some of your students grew up to be really smooth, and then there's these students. I'm nauseous. I feel lightheaded and partially suicidal. Oh, God. Petra, please fuck his brains out and remove him from this vicious cycle of cuckery. Put him in his place. Please, Petra. You're our only hope.
Hubert, I have a request to give you, if I may be doing that.
Don't ask, just take.
Hello, Petra. How unusually formal.
Yes, yes. Throw him off balance and then jump on him.
You are always comparing me against Edelgard.
Yes, yes. Challenge the status quo. Good girl.
I have been observing you, and you are not often making comparisons like that.
I kinda see where you're going with this.
So why are you always comparing me? I do not enjoy being compared.
Good. Challenge. Yes. Assert dominance. Good girl. Good girl.
An astute observation. I should point out that such a comparison only reflects well on you.
Yes, but no girl likes to be compared with another.
I am perhaps doing so because you are both royalty.
That is not making sense to me. In battle, you and I are the same. Neither of us has a higher rank than general.
Yes, good. You're pushing dominance, yet you don't want to be higher. That's very good. Very good.
Edelgard is leading the entire army. But you and I are both leading a part of the army.
Okay, you're appealing to his rational side.
That should be making us... what is it? Comrades in arms.
Oh my God, you said the word comrade. Yes, I like you, but come on, you gotta slap some sense into him. Less talky-talky.
Comrades in arms, you say?
Comrades is fine.
When you are looking at me, you are thinking of me compared to Edelgard. But I want you to be looking at me as only myself. Do you have understanding?
Come on, Dracula, even you can understand this.
I do not want you seeing me as foreign royalty, but as your comrade in arms, who is working with you at your side.
Ah, I understand you now. It seems I've done you a great disservice, Petra.
Oh my God, she is creating a wedge between herself and Edelgard, and a wedge between Hubert and Edelgard. Very good, Petra, very good.
Your friendship is important to me. I am sorry that I failed to make that clear.
No, not friendship! Petra, stop it now! Stop it now!
By comparing you to Lady Edelgard, I have treated you merely as one chasing after her shadow. I have done so even while believing that the Empire and Bridget would never go to war again.
Do you really think you can stop comparing? I am knowing well that Edelgard takes a big place inside your heart.
Okay, you're calling out the cuckery, but can you please call out the friendship bullshittery?
I do not fully understand it. But when I look at you, I simply cannot help but think of Her Majesty.
Oh God, that is going to be the most awkward thing in a relationship. Is this what Lady Edelgard wants? For me to produce more heirs to serve me, lady? Oh God!
Your past, full of hardship. Your unwavering determination. Your uncommon excellence.
Yes, I mean, he's not thinking of Petra. He's thinking of Edelgard. Oh my God, the projection is killing me.
As such, I cannot promise never to compare you. But I will try my best to do so less often.
How does one unbrainwash a cock?
For now, that will be okay. But I will not be giving up on this. And I want you knowing that one day, when you are comparing, you will be finding I have won the comparison.
What an amusing thing to say. Lady Edelgard's face would contort most bitterly were she to hear it.
Oh god! I can't take this cockery much longer!
Be marking my words, Hubert. One day, between the two of us, you will be choosing me.
Oh my god, Petra, you are truly a queen. Now take what you want. Take it! Take it! Grab it with both hands! I mean, don't take that out of context, but you get what I mean. Dorothea, you're a failure. Get out of the way. Petra, I like you. You go, girl. You get that. You get that. Hubert is such a fucking simp. But Petra, you go get that, girl. You go get that. You blow his fucking brains out. You give him something that Edelgard never can. You hook him on you, girl. You hook him. Alright, Hubert and Ferdinand.
Show them this letter. Threaten them. Do what you must. Now go.
She almost got friend-zoned by a cuck. Look, he says friends, but I don't think he'll be able to say no once she pins him down and does what she needs to do. Literally, the way to get Hubert to stop thinking about Edelgard is to fuck his brains out. Most cucks are cucks because they've never had any, alright? You give them some and they'll think about you. That's what they are. They're traumatized little puppies that are thirsty as all hell. Fuck their brains out and they'll be hooked on you. Ladies, take notes. Any man can be swayed. They're not complicated. They are driven by their little brains. As soon as all the blood goes down there, the brain stops working. And with that in mind, you can condition them to do whatever you want. They're not that complex. They're actually really easy when you think about it. Do with that knowledge what you will.
Yes, sir. Hubert, that letter. Is that what I think it was?
I suppose there's no denying it.
What are you doing?
But Edelgard
explicitly forbade me to send it. Yes, I know.
What the fuck is this letter?
I cannot believe it. You disobeyed a direct order? I thought you were her loyal aide.
Unwaveringly. All that I do for her.
So you even do the things that she doesn't want you to do in her aid.
I seem to recall you expressing a similar sentiment.
I mean, that does make you a good friend, but if you were worshipping her a little less, I mean... Boys are simple. Very simple. Stupidly so.
It is our role to guide her when she is on the wrong course of action. Is that not what you said?
That's why guys need to keep their emotions in check. By getting rid of them. Then they can do whatever they want and they can't be manipulated. I mean, women typically become masters of manipulating people's emotions. So, if you simply don't have any, there's nothing to manipulate. Boom.
You were not supposed to do it in secret.
What, are you cucking over Edelgard too?
When you disagree with your leader, you must voice your concerns directly. Otherwise, what is the point?
I get your notion of honor, Ferdinand, but that's not how you conduct a war nor lead an empire.
The point is the same. Lady Edelgard's best interests are served whether she knows it or not. She needs not trouble herself with the mundane details of my actions. Only results matter.
You are sorely misguided. When I believe that Edelgard is making a mistake, I tell her as much.
It's not manipulation if you're doing all the work for me. Kuma, you're basically telling us that men should continue in how they're being taught to as is, to suppress or remove their emotions. You're technically right. If men don't want to be able to be manipulated, they simply need to remove their emotions. I found that after I stopped... What's the word? Feeling. my game just went bum 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 bum. Because then instead of the girl being in my head, I could be in the girl's head. You know, it's just like... Though technically, I think by doing so... It creates an interesting conundrum, doesn't it? Because then the question comes up, if you don't feel anything at all, is it real? But then again, what is real? It's just a bunch of chemicals in your blood. Some serotonin, some endorphins, you know what I mean? Why are we getting this complex over a cuck? Because we care! Anyway, let's continue for now.
Through discussing the matter, I sometimes find that I was mistaken. To skip that process, to make a decision that is not yours to make.
This is wartime, Ferdinand.
Perhaps your advice is simply useless then.
Look at these two. The contrast is amazing. The light-colored knight in silver shining armor, and the dark black vampire. The blue and the blood red. The silver and the... metal? Grey? Whatever that color is.
Excuse me?
Listen to yourself. If I do as Lady Edelgard requires, then you tell me to be more independent.
Obsidian? I'm not that good with colors. I'm a guy. Our color palette is like 8 colors.
But if I tread my own path, I am misguided. I suppose the fault is mine for expecting any useful advice to come out of your mouth.
Oof, the dick waving here.
Ugh, I have had enough of your grousing. To think, I started to believe you were a useful aid.
Wow, these two have another thing. Petra, I'm rooting for you. What are you doing with Ferdinand? What's funny is that I was talking to my mother earlier and she said she made sure when I was 10, the one thing I learned was never let boys get into my head. Oh, trust me, you don't want me in your head.
Ferdinand.
Petra, go for... But then again, Petra is very capable, both emotionally and physically grounded. So she technically doesn't actually need anyone by her side. But she would be a great asset to have at your side. And she strikes me as someone that could value a proper companion. But at the same time, she seems quite adaptable too because she's a survivor. So she could technically be compatible with a lot of people. Question is, who does she want?
Huh? Ah, Petra. Is there something I can help you with?
No, I am not needing help. I was just thinking that you look... lonely.
Oh boy, here we go.
Lonely? In wartime? Hardly. I am too busy trying to survive to feel lonely.
Really? With your sword technique? Ha!
But once we have survived, what will you do with yourself, Petra? Return to your home?
You must remember, Kuma, need isn't all that's important. Want also exists. I mean, sure, but I don't know. You could go for short-term gratification or you can go for long-term accomplishment. Up to you. Petra needs a nice guy, maybe Ash. I thought Ash was already engaged. And what Petra wants, she makes sure she's going to get. That's the thing with Petra. That's the thing with Petra. She's grounded. She knows her worth. She doesn't second guess herself. She knows who she is, she knows what she has, and she knows what she wants. And she can go out and get it. She's strong and independent. The question becomes, what does she want? Who does she want? Hell, she could have 3 guys if she wants. She reminds me of those old shield maidens that Vikings had. Like, don't fuck around with a woman like Petra. She will stab you.
Edelgard said she would like you to ascend the throne in Bridget, to ensure good relations between the nations.
Does Bridget want to be a queen?
Yes. My plan is to be returning home.
Oh, Queen Petra, you will make a fine queen. But the question is, who shall you make your king?
But if Bridget and Fodlan can be friendly, I will be able to have visits whenever I choose.
Well, there is one way to arrange a political alliance. Marriage someone from Fodlan.
Maybe it is even possible for me to be living in Fodlan.
Live in Fodlan? Do you not want to go back to your homeland?
I do have the hope of returning one day, but Fodlan is also like a homeland to me now. I came to Fodlan 9 years ago. I have been living half of my life here.
Ah, so she's 18. I had that feeling when I hit this part in my life where I had literally spent half of my life in Yugoslavia, being a mixture of Serbia and Bosnia, and half of my life in Australia. At that time, I was speaking both languages at roughly the same proficiency. My reading and writing was kind of similar, and I could actually think in either language. Sometimes I would dream in Serbian, sometimes I would dream in English. So I was actually on that fence of what is my primary language? And now, depending on what I do, I think in a different language. And little Thor! Here's the little fox you all heard about. Hello. Can we put the big screen? Oh no, accidentally unstuck it. No, Thor. Stick, little Thor. See, he's a little foxy Thor. He's a good boy. He's like, no, don't lick my face. No, Thor. Little cheeky.
Hi guys.
And he's looking at her. He likes her. She likes him, but she plays hard to get.
She's so light compared to him.
Well, he is a boy. He's a little bigger and a little heavier. You gotta speak a bit louder, Hajani, to the microphone. He's a good boy. He's a little foxy boy, isn't he? He's so cute. It's a shame that you were de-sex Thor. You two would have made beautiful babies.
I know.
Why did they de-sex you, Thor? Why? Poor Thor. He's just looking at Cheeky. He's just looking at Cheeky. He doesn't realize there's a camera.
He loves sniffing her, but she doesn't mind. She's just next to us. Like, I'm patting Thor and Cheeky doesn't say anything. She's just next to us. Like, it's so cute.
They're adorable, aren't they?
Okay, bye guys. Bye guys.
Are you gonna take Thor?
Sure.
See, he's looking at Cheeky.
Okay. Oh, you are so
Take him,
cute.
take him, take him, take him. He's a big boy. Take him.
Oh.
But he's fucking hair. He fucking sheds. That's the one thing I like about my fucking Cheeky. She doesn't shed. Whereas Thor fucking sheds everywhere because he's Pomeranian. And Pomeranians shed, but Maltesers don't. Jesus Christ, he fucking sheds everywhere. I've got so much hair. Wait, where's the sound? Where'd the sound go? Guys, what happened to the sound? Guys, where's the sound? Oh, right, I fucked up. There's the sound. Oh, God. Beautiful boy, but fucking hair everywhere. Bleh. Bleh. So yeah, you guys met Thor. Okay, what's this about political marriages, Petra?
My family is living in Bridget, but in Fodlan, I have new family and new friends.
What a sweet girl.
New family? I am glad to hear you feel that way about us, Petra.
Wait, what if Petra wants 2 husbandos?
In that case, We will have to make sure that none of us die. We do not want to lose anyone in the family.
Well, then you better be willing to kill Ferdinand.
Yes, we will be winning, and you will not be dying.
The time is almost 8:30. Can I have more water, please?
Ha! Do not worry. I do not intend to die. I have some things to do when the war is over.
Like what?
Things?
She's calling us bullshit.
Yes. You and I can be the link between Fodlan and Bridget.
Wait, the what now?
Oh.
Someone got their hopes up. You must woo the queen. You can't just be like, yes, you and I will be king and queen. She's like, oh, yeah.
Okay, I have to confess. I fibbed a little. About not being lonely.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, that is so romantic. You and I can get married because I'm kind of lonely. Really? Really? Is that how you do it? Oh, you know, I'm feeling kind of lonely and you're not so bad, so, you know. Really? Really, dude? I'm gonna fucking bitch slap you.
When this war ends, I will be quite lonely indeed. If you go back to Bridget.
Is that a truth?
I have just made a decision. I will work as an ambassador, improving relations between our people.
Did you just make a penis joke?
Whether you are in Bridget or Fodlan, I will be there too.
Wait a minute, are you simping for Petra?
Then both places can move forward together in eternal friendship.
Oh, for the love of... Stop using that word!
We ought to join forces and make that a reality. Do you not agree?
God damn it, Taya. This, I blame on you.
You have my gratitude, Ferdinand. All of it.
I am going to ban the word friendship when I'm president of Australia. The word will be banned. It will be removed from the dictionary.
I have loneliness just like you. But your words gave me great happiness. Please do what you are saying, and be a bridge for Fodlan and Bridget.
Oh god, you fucking cuck.
You can count on me. We will keep at it, and one day...
Yes, one day, we will be seeing that future.
Oh, you fucks. Oh wait, Hubert still has his thing with Handyman. What the hell?
I must thank you for lending your expertise to the aid of Her Majesty, Hanneman.
He did infect him! Oh, fuck's sake.
Your gratitude is wasted on me, Hubert. I choose this situation entirely because it benefits me.
Who are you idiots assassinating this time?
I could carry out my research anywhere, of course, but that is, as they say, beside the point.
Is that so?
Hubert, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Oh god, are you gonna teach him how to pick up women? Please do.
Depends what it is.
It concerns your father.
Oof! Oof! You mean the one you killed? Here it comes.
Then no, absolutely not.
Oh, Hubert has daddy issues. Well, that explains a lot.
Oh, by all means, cover your ears and run out of the room. I'll still speak the words, for I feel that I must. Your father, the Marquis of Vestra, well, rather the former Marquis of Vestra, was a selfless man. He was practical and never sought power for the sake of power. In that respect, you and he are rather alike. Do you think such a man would so easily betray his emperor, even if led astray by the Prime Minister?
Clearly, yes. That's exactly what he did.
Oh boy, here we go.
He played a large part in the assault on the palace, personally spearheaded the Emperor's capture. The thought of those treacherous arms reaching out for Her Majesty. It is truly upsetting.
Agreed. Facts are facts. The palace walls are stuffed with countless truths, all of them concealed by the stones and mortar of fact. I hoped you would have the capacity to see the unfettered truth. But I fear that where your father is concerned, your eyes may see only what you wish them to see.
I'll take that under advisement.
Feel free to ignore me. I know full well I have my own blind spots. It's just, I believe your father had something he was trying to protect. Bearing a stain on his honor, being purged by his own son, all in the name of protection. I speak from knowledge, as someone who failed to protect something I held dear.
Let's say you're right. Suppose he did it to protect something he cared about. It doesn't matter. Doesn't change his actions or my judgment of them. My father was a traitor to House Rasvelg, and he deserved what he got. That was me protecting something I care about.
Ah, I can see the right of that. You have chosen your own path, Hubert. Continue protecting what you wish to protect, and I shall support you from the bottom of my heart.
It almost feels like we're gonna get... Oh, it ends there. Hey, Shamir! Maybe she can teach you a few things about stopping being a cuck. Oh, god damn it. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes, Petra. Hey, Petra and Shamir!
Shamir, can I be having your time? There is a thought that is giving me great concern.
Let's hear it, Petra.
If Dagda is ever invading Fodlan again, what will you be doing?
I'd join the army of Dagda. I'd lay waste to Fodlan and return to my homeland.
If that is the truth, then I am having one more question for you. If that was happening, would you be fighting your allies in the Imperial Army too?
Of course. You expect me to die for you?
Damn!
You should be prepared to do the same. Your homeland would likely join Dagda.
So, that is your truth?
Maybe. If you'd asked me 5 years ago. I've been a mercenary since childhood. Always fighting for a bounty.
So where's home?
If my allies didn't pay, I'd side with the enemy. It's why I became a sniper. Easier to dispose of anyone with a reward on their head.
Oh my god, she's Sniper Wolf. No wonder I had a thing for you.
It's also why I joined the Knights of Seros. I owed them a debt. But that's all changed.
You are not fighting for money now?
That's right. When I see everyone fighting for Fodlan, I feel inclined to help. I won't die for the cause, but I will protect everyone.
Ah, so you fight for the people, not the government. I respect that.
If the army of Dagda engaged you, I'd fight at your side.
That's sweet.
Hearing that is it gives me great joy. Until the war is finished, let us fight together.
Sisters in arms. Huh. That is sweet. That is sweet. Alright, Petra. Petra and Caspar.
Hey, Petra. How's training going?
Wait, are you hitting on Petra?
It is going well. I am not having any troubles right now.
Good, good. At least things haven't gotten worse, right? So, did you hear what happened the other day? The professor, really.
Caspar.
Oh, she's calling bullshit.
Oh, whoa. Okay, there's no need for that.
You are the son of my father's killer. That means I must be killing you and taking revenge.
I mean... Damn. She's spicy.
What? I thought you said it wasn't a big deal. We're not our parents and all that.
Your optimism is not making sense. It is not possible that you are not having hatred for me. My father was killed by the Empire by your father.
And you're friends with Edelgard, who is the head of the Empire. I mean, that's kind of bullshittery, don't you think?
And so I will be impaling you on this blade to be satisfying a deep wish of mine.
Holy shit!
A deep wish? What are you talking about?
I am talking about my wish. Of course, I am also having another wish. An even deeper. I wish for you and I to keep being friends. To keep fighting and surviving together.
Well, that's a conflict of emotions. One to kill him and one to keep him alive. So which is it? Do they cancel out or what?
When you are speaking of your father, it is with a proud smile that injures my heart.
Ah.
But that is only a small thing. You also are working harder than anyone I am knowing. So, I can't bring myself to be killing you.
Well, that is a cocktail of emotions, isn't it?
I see. So you do hate me because of what happened, but you still want to be my friend?
Oh my god, he understands.
You haven't stabbed me yet, so you obviously want me to live more than you want me to die.
Don't push it, Caspar.
I hope.
That must be the truth. More than all of it, I am not wishing to be losing you. It would give me great sadness.
Hey, Caspar, you remember that scale I was talking about? The hot, crazy one? Maybe you shouldn't go for the girl of who is the daughter that your father killed. It might not end well. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, that's a relief. I don't want to lose you either, and I definitely don't want to fight you. To be honest, if things were the other way around, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I'd hate you. And I'd hate myself for feeling that way.
Oh, you cuck.
Caspar.
But you're not like that. You see me as your ally and your friend. You had the chance to kill me, but you used it to show me that you want me to live. You really are an incredible person, Petra. I want to be more like you. I want to prove that I'm a good friend. I promise, you won't regret letting me live.
You have my gratitude for your understanding. Hearing your words gives me great happiness. I was always feeling a barrier between our hearts. I am sure I was also the one putting it there. But from now onward, I will be sharing all of my heart with you. My grief and anger, joy and love, all of it.
Congratulations, Caspar. You are now a lamp. A lamp that is alive, but a lamp nonetheless.
I'd like that, Petra. From now on, we'll be more honest and open with each other.
Yeah, you can do your nails together too. Petra is definitely gonna make a queen one day. Dorothea!
Oh, Petra, are you researching something?
Yes, I am investigating useful fighting techniques.
Oh, girl, I love you.
You're always trying to become a better fighter. Personally, I'm sick of all the battles.
You are feeling sick about battle? Oh, I understand. Yes, I am also wishing for this war to finish quickly.
Highly recommend reading Sun Tzu, Napoleon, a little bit of Caesar, and the occasional... Leonidas was a good one.
Sooner the better. I don't even remember the last time I washed my hair.
What?
Yes, it is hard to be braiding your hair when it is damaged from lack of care.
Speaking of, you know, I don't think I've seen many braids like yours, Petra.
She gets one for every kill.
I assume it's a hairstyle from Bridget? May I take a closer look?
You may. This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
Oh my god, she's studying English. That is adorable. Hey mate, how's it going?
How very elaborate. That must take a long time to do.
Your words are delighting me. Braiding it does take up a great amount of time every day.
Honestly, I can't stand that bullshittery. I keep my hair short so I can do it in 30 seconds or less.
Every day? Now I suppose you couldn't sleep with your hair like that, could you?
Seriously, I buy like 5 of the same shirt so I can just keep rotating them if I want to wear them every day. I don't spend a lot of time. Like, fuck that, I got shit to do.
When there's time, do you think you could teach me? It would be fun to match you every now and then.
Excuse me?
And once I learn how, I can help you with your hair. What do you think?
I am really liking that idea. It would give me great happiness to have our hair match.
You rotate clothes? Yes. I hate doing my laundry every other day. I do it once a week.
I'd like it too.
Literally, I do my laundry once a week. I don't need to change my shirt that often. I change my shirts, my socks, underwear, pants, and all that stuff once a day. It's all fresh. I just might buy multiple of the same things that I like.
Dorothea, before I had confusion. I thought you were being overly familiar.
Is this going where I think it's going?
But then I gained understanding. Now I am knowing that is how you show your kindness, and I have much gratitude for that. It is impossible to be imagining life without you. You are precious to me.
Petra, what a lovely thing to say. I might just cry.
I cannot empathize in any form or anything like that.
If you will be crying, you can have my... my shoulder. For your crying.
Matching clothes and sharing emotions. How lovely.
Oh, I was just playing around. But if I ever do need a good cry, I do hope you'll lend me your shoulder.
My shoulder will always be available for you.
Oh, yeah? So I don't even need to make a reservation or anything?
A reservation? For my shoulder?
Oh, I just meant... You know what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that I enjoy spending time with you. It makes me stop worrying about marriage and status.
If that is the truth, then will you be coming to Bridget with me?
Huh?
You played yourself, Dorothea. You played yourself.
When this war is finished, I am wishing for you to be seeing my homeland.
You are? Oh my.
Why do I think Dorothea is thinking of something very different to what Petra is?
I'd love to, Petra. As soon as the fighting is done, I'd like nothing more than to see Bridget with you.
Hey, I keep telling Hutchon if she wants to bring another girl home, the only condition is I get to watch. What can I say? I cannot deny the girl anything. Ah, Petra, a fine queen you will become. Okay, we have a few more supports, which we need to do so that I may grind additional supports for next week. Otherwise, I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock. And we need to play some goddamn anime reactions. Guys, we've almost had 4 hours of Fire Emblem. I'm loving these supports, but we really, really need to do some anime reactions. Let's have a quick break and do some anime reactions. We really need to do them. So Kuma, what if Hachan told you your rule about girls with her, but for you with guys? I'm not into guys. What can I say? We could push on a little bit, just a little more. Alright, Caspar, let's see what you're up to with Dorothea and Shamir.
Hey, Caspar, care to join me for tea?
Is that code for something?
Again? Well, let's make it quick. I gotta get some training in eventually.
Wait, are you hitting on Caspar?
More training? Don't you get tired of it?
No, I don't get tired of working toward my goals. Unlike you.
Oof! That was an epic burn.
Me? What do you mean?
Your quest for the perfect husband. I haven't seen you wasting time with any dull-looking guys lately.
Yeah, like Hubert.
Oh, that. Maybe I just found something worth staying in for.
Really? Cucking for Hubert? Are you joking?
You mean in the monastery? This place is a dump compared to what it was 5 years ago.
That's not what I'm talking about. Honestly, Caspar, you don't understand women at all.
No, I don't understand you either.
Well, excuse me. Maybe I'm just another dull guy.
That must be why you don't pick up on how I feel.
What?
When I'm around you, I feel like, well, like I can always be myself.
Wait, weren't you simping for Hubert? Are you hedging your bets? Seriously, Dorothea? Seriously? You're hedging your bets?
I don't need to act differently or flirt or lie. I can just be me. I always said you were little brother
Oh God.
But when we're alone like this, the idea of marriage...
Marrying your little brother?
Nope. Hold it right there.
Ha! Rejected. No wonder you're sipping for Hubert. Supply and demand, Dorothea. You're past your prime, girl.
I'm gonna need a minute. I was not ready for this.
Caspar, settle. You might be getting the wrong idea. I was only saying, when I'm with you like this, I can forget all about marriage and just be friends.
Jesus.
Huh? Right. Of course.
I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I don't have any girl friends. There's not a single girl that I'm friends with that I'm not interested in. And when I say interested in, I keep them at arm's length. Just in case. You know, like fish that you keep nearby that you keep feeding with bread, and when they get big enough and you go fishing, you can catch them. In the meantime, they can just linger. Just barely out of reach, but close enough for you to get if you ever need them. Girls do it all the time too, don't judge me.
Though I suppose relationships like that can also lead to marriage.
Oh, goddamn it, Dorothea.
Now I know you're messing with me.
I'm not trying to tease. I was just thinking out loud.
Really? You two are like hedging each other out? Like, if you both can't get married by a certain age, you can marry each other? Are you like backup spouses? Does that even exist?
If neither of us ever find our special someone...
Fucking called it!
It might not be so bad to settle down and spend the rest of our lives together. What do you think?
Called it!
I haven't really thought about that.
She's hedging her bets if she can't find someone.
I'm not really the romance type. Spending the rest of my life with you doesn't sound so bad, though. But why are we even talking about this? There's no way you won't find someone great.
Have you seen her options lately?
Stranger things have happened.
Either way, no point in worrying about it now. I'm plenty happy with our current situation.
Can you just go and date Bernadetta while you're at it?
Let's just focus on staying good friends.
Yeah, hurry up and hit yourself with someone that actually likes you instead of someone that has no other options. Trust me, you'll be happier in the long term. So, you have backup plans in case things go south? I'm a survivor.
Good idea. Here's to us.
Seriously, I'm not too emotionally attached to anything, if at all. The only thing I'm emotionally attached to is Cheeky, because she's my adopted daughter. Okay, Caspar, anyone left? Ooh, Shamir!
Caspar, how have you been?
Oh, Shamir. I've been normal. Yep, totally normal.
Wait, what's going on here?
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything's normal.
Then you should try to act like it. If something is bothering you, say it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm disappointed, Caspar. I thought you were the type to always speak your mind.
You know purple eyes actually exist? They're more rare than grey eyes. I've only ever seen 2 people with grey eyes in my lifetime, and I have yet to spot someone with purple eyes. Those are very f***ing rare.
Alright, fine. You got me. Truth is that I heard something about you.
Oh!
I heard you fought in the battle between the Empire and Dagda.
Oh.
Yes. And?
And I heard that you maybe lost someone important in that battle.
Perhaps. What's your point?
No point. Not trying to make a point. I just didn't know you were involved in all that.
A mercenary gun for hire was involved in a battle.
I was hoping we could be friends, but you fought against the Empire.
Oh, Caspar, you are so green.
You obviously have every reason to hate them, so I'm sure you don't want me around.
You poor little puppy.
What does my past have to do with you?
My father was responsible for a lot of what happened to the Dagdans.
Are you responsible for your father's actions?
Well, no, but kinda. I know I wasn't there, but I gotta...
Bring them back.
Huh?
If you're responsible, then bring back the lives that were lost. If you can't, then spare me your pity.
I like Shamir. I could go drinking with someone like Shamir.
But...
Poor little puppy.
Yesterday's enemy is today's ally.
Oh my god, she's preaching the boss's words to me.
You have to abandon old feuds. Only then can you face me as a friend.
Oh my god, the boss would be so proud. She is definitely an MGS reference. She has got to be an MGS reference. She's pulling so many quotes from MGS. 1 from Sniper Wolf, 2 from the boss. Jesus Christ. I gotta keep my eye on her. Caspar's done. And so is Shamir. Shamir and Hubert, what's going on there? Okay, Dorothea and Ferdinand? Okay.
Ah, Dorothea. I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
Here's another episode of Ferdinand's friend-zoning himself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy the show.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout. After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place.
What is he gonna do, strike her down?
But what do you mean? About suffering as a child?
Do I really have to tell you? Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan. I grew up in the alleys of Enbar, begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
And suddenly I have grown a little bit of empathy for Dorothea. And god damn it, what is it with me and war orphans?
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
Oh, Ferdinand, you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. What would you know about life?
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing. And suddenly I was in the opera. I was a songstress. And my goodness, did the nobles like me.
Ew.
The people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty. A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them? Do you really believe that is the kind of man I am? You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances? There is nothing noble about that.
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things. It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirits. Nothing was wrong in the world. I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the streets. I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day. And that's when you appeared.
Me? No, it could not have been.
Don't play dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off. When we met at the academy, you were a different person. All smiles and friendly words. You were like a bee, Ferdinand. A bee attracted to a flower in full bloom.
So it was you then, singing that song. Dorothea, please listen. This is a misunderstanding. When I saw you, I could not take my eyes off you. I was hypnotized. Your beautiful voice, your elegant face, droplets of water on your skin that glittered in the sun. I thought you were a water nymph.
Stop it, don't lie to me.
No, it is true. I was only a child. The vision overwhelmed me. That is why I ran. I plucked up the courage to return, but no one was there. I thought perhaps it was a dream.
Maybe I can believe you. I've wanted to, ever since the day you made me those treats. I thought then that maybe you weren't like the others, but there's a lot I have to let go of, Ferdy.
Of course. I am glad we had this conversation. You know, I do not mind you thinking of me as a bee.
Well, you are orange.
Life as a simple drone, circling a queen? It actually sounds quite wonderful.
Oh god, the simps.
Don't drones keep the queen safe from other bugs? I like the sound of that.
Is that it? God damn it! Do they have more than that? No! Don't stop there! No! Damn it, Ferdinand! Keep going, you fool! Hey, Chi-Chi. Oh, why do you God fuck me here? Oh, Ferdinand, you're killing me. Ferdinand and Mercedes. Oh my god. There was potential. There was literal fucking potential. Why does it end there? Why, Dorothea? Why do you pursue a cuck instead of this kid? What is with you, woman?
Mercedes! Finally! There you are.
Oh god, you're spending more time in the goddamn cathedral than a priest.
Ah, Ferdinand. Why are you so short of breath?
I just wanted to show you something.
What is it, your erection?
What's this? Oh.
Yes, these are financial records that I recovered from your adoptive father. They proved that when he adopted you, large sums of money changed hands.
So she was sold?
Where did you come across these?
I stealthily made my way into Ferdinand and looked around his estate. It was easy.
Jesus, dude.
That kind of thing is no trouble for an intrepid young noble such as myself.
Hold your horses, Romeo.
That's amazing! I mean, amazingly irresponsible. I can't believe you put yourself at risk for my benefit. I really wish you wouldn't do such things.
No, I did it for my benefit. I could not help myself. With these documents, we can show everyone what a scoundrel your adoptive father really is. His noble aspirations will be crushed. The Lord of the region will probably rescind his adoption contract. In other words, you will be free. Here, take them. Do with them what you will.
Oh no, she's gonna burn them.
Do you really believe these will set me free?
Yes, of course. You will be free to decide your own path in life and go wherever your heart leads you.
Can't believe people were buying and selling kids like they're slaves. God, it's disgusting.
That does sound nice, but... I'm sorry, Ferdinand, but I think you should hold on to the documents.
Why? Is this not what you want?
I've lived so much of my life following everyone else's lead. So much so that I've come to terms with it. It's almost unavoidable at this point. But with these, I could regain my freedom and change all that.
You baffle me. Do you not wish to be free?
Of course I do.
Let me try that again in a way you might understand. Ahem. A true noble cuts their own path, seizing freedom from the clutches of tyranny.
I cannot argue with that. Fine then. I will hold on to the documents.
But I'm really very happy that you're so concerned with my well-being, Ferdinand. It means so much to me that you went through all that trouble on my behalf.
Of course, Mercedes. The smile on your face is well worth the effort.
Oh, you cuck. The cuckery here, Jesus Christ. Manuela.
How the crimson rain of pain it came, falling hard upon a land aflame, when the sacred blade it split the sky until the heavens heard our cry. In the hour of vengeance, will you heed the call? On the red fields of revenge, will you help avenge? We must fight strong and stand tall.
Oh, Ferdinand, that song.
Manuela, hello. What a treat. It is most rare to see you at the training grounds.
Uh-oh.
I have never had the honor of sparring with a princess. Why not grab a sword?
She's wearing the orange eyeliner.
Ferdinand, that's called changing the subject.
She's wearing a lot of orange, Ferdinand. Take the hint.
That song you were singing, is it the one you said made such an impression on you?
Wait a minute, there's a lot of orange. The little ties, the eyeshadow, the lipstick. Oh my god. It's almost like a landing strip pair of lights. It's like, land here, Ferdinand. Land here.
So you heard me. I hope it was not too grating on your ears.
You've nothing at all to be embarrassed about. I'm pleased if one of my songs stayed with you like that. Oh, it really takes me back. I remember the big battle in the first act. How the crimson rain of pain it came, falling hard upon a land aflame, when the sacred blade it split the sky, until the heavens heard our cry. In the hour of vengeance, will you heed the call? On the red fields of revenge, will you help avenge? We must fight strong and stand tall. Wow. My heyday is behind me. That's for sure.
No, that was wonderful. Exactly the voice I recall from my childhood.
Ah, the mummy issues.
To have witnessed this performance in such an intimate setting, I am deeply moved.
Come on, Manuela. Throw the kid a bone. You'll feel younger.
I cannot stop trembling. I feel as though I am going to cry. You have shaken me to my very core.
Okay, now you're just overselling it.
All right, Ferdinand. Relax. I can see that it's affected you deeply.
You made a little boy's cherished dream come true. Perhaps you can help realize one more.
Oh my god, he's coming on a little strong.
Another one? What would that be?
Would you do the sword dance with me? The one that accompanied the song? It had a part for a male performer, if I recall. I would be truly honored.
I'm sure I can't do it as well now as I could then, but you're just so adorably... you. I can't resist.
Thank you so much. That has long been a dream of mine, and you made it a reality.
I gotta say, Ferdinand, you're full of surprises. It was like dancing with a pro. Perfect timing, always in step.
Uh-oh.
All thanks to you. You inspired me.
Come on.
Or perhaps it was you who inspired me.
Come on. Come on, you know you want to. Come on, there's gotta be more than that. Oh, come on. Alright, Dorothy. Well, Manuela and Dorothea. Let's see where this goes.
Dorothea? You look as if something's terribly wrong.
I can't believe how close we are to finishing some of these supports.
I
I do? Oh, nothing's wrong. Not really.
It's bittersweet.
I've just been thinking about the future. And what happens when the war is over.
And tell me, what is your vision of the future like?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I guess I don't know what to expect.
A husband, maybe some 3 kids. I don't know.
In my life, I've met all sorts of people who've lived lots of different ways. So now I'm trying to figure out how I want to live.
Just find someone that'll make you happy and make a home for yourself.
I'm free, unlike so many people. I have the ability to take control of my own fate. Like you.
Well, I quit the opera to join the Officers' Academy as a professor. Then I joined this war because, well, I don't know. I'm hoping for an end to it. Peace for the world. Even though I took control of my own fate, I still haven't found the man of my dreams.
Maybe you're being a little too picky, supply and demand and all that.
You'll find him. He's out there somewhere. You know, there is one thing I want for the future.
So, you've got a dream after all.
Well, it's a dream I've always had. You'll think this is silly, but I'd like to stand beside you.
I don't get it.
When you left the opera company, I took your place. I stood center stage and sang, and everyone cheered for me. I wish the cheers were for me and you. I wish we stood on that stage together.
I have to tell you something. The first time I saw you on stage, I felt you were the one I wanted to hear sing. I already had plans to leave the opera company, but when I met you, I knew I couldn't leave until I saw you take your rightful place.
Sounds like someone has an adopted daughter.
You're right, though. It would have been nice to stand beside you on stage, even just once.
Maybe we weren't together then, but we're together here, now. And in the future, maybe it won't be so bad if you never find that man of your dreams.
What do you mean by that?
You and me. I won't find a guy either. We can just be together.
Talk about hedging your bets! Not only are you simping for Hubert, hedging your bets with Caspar, but you're also hedging your bets with Manuela! Jesus, Dorothea! You're like a fucking hedge fund.
I think that'd be pretty nice, don't you? Living together and doing whatever we want.
Huh. You know, that could be nice. It'd be like you and me, finally together on stage. The lights shining down, our gowns and jewels sparkling. Just us.
Sparkling in the stage lights forever.
I mean, I was gonna say this was wholesome until you did the whole hedging of bets thing. Wow. Alright, Dorothea, you've got Honeyman. Or Honeyman, or whatever you call him.
Dorothea, my dear, you must be tired from the extended fighting. May I get you anything?
Thank you, Professor Hanneman, but I'm fine.
You don't appear fine. Make sure not to overexert yourself. The war is not yours alone to fight. You have friends to rely on. We are here for you, always.
Thank you, but I really am fine. It's nice to know you're always thinking of me, though.
Well, of course. You're like a...
An adopted daughter?
Like a what?
Nothing. You're a very good friend. That's all. And once the war is over, I want to be sure you have a pleasant life.
Is that so? It sounds like you're getting a little ahead of yourself, planning for the end of the war.
Yeah, how's that crest duplication coming along?
Ahead of myself? No, I don't think so.
Oh? You sounded like you were building up the courage to give me something. Something, small and round and ring-shaped?
Dorothea! Come on! Stop hedging your bets! Now you're just coming across as desperate.
Uh-huh. A ring, you mean? Well,
Oh, no. Am I wrong?
Oh, come on!
I'm so embarrassed. I misunderstood.
Oh my! That's what you were thinking.
Well, this is awkward for everybody involved.
I've misled you. I see now I phrased things just all wrong. I had no other intentions, I swear. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I could forgive you if you proposed properly.
Eh?
You got me excited, you know?
What the fuck, Dorothea?
But I haven't.
It's okay. I'm just teasing. Don't look so scared.
Dorothea! God damn it, where did I go wrong raising these kids? All I did was teach them how to fight. I never taught them anything else. I'm a bad parent.
Teasing? Ah. Well, of course.
It's nice just to know you care about me. Maybe we should talk more about the future in the future. How's that sound?
Never taught them life skills. Just how to hunt. And kill. And commit genocide and win a war. The problem with Slavs. It truly is. I never learned any useful life skills from my parents either. I learned how to have a high pain tolerance and how not to die. That's about it. That explains the current crisis of my people.
Why, it sounds lovely. Quite lovely.
Well, that was awkward. Well, that was something, I guess. Okay, it seems all we have left is Hanuman and Manuela, and then I can grind future supports. To be honest, it seems, I mean, besides these ones, that we've pretty much maxed out just about everybody. All that's left is a few Bs and mostly As. Wow, we're almost at the end of the supports. I mean, that's pretty... Okay, of course there's Felix, but... Wow. And Jeritza. Sure. They've grown up so much. They've grown up so much. But they're still kids in some regards, you know? They're no longer those little rugrats running around. They're adults, but they're still kids in some regard. God, I feel old.
You keep doing things that aren't called for. It's driving me batty.
Get a room, you two.
You presuppose I am only thinking of you.
Just get a room.
Let's just not do this, shall we? I don't know why we always end up fighting.
'Cause you're like a married couple without the couple stuff.
It can hardly be helped. You and I seem opposed to one another on a, let's call it, an instinctual level. Perhaps this could even be considered a form of fate.
What an awkward fate to have.
Look, you're both single, you're both old and lonely. Just get together already.
I'd like you a lot more if I just hated you. All this fighting and making up is just exhausting.
You know what else is exhausting?
Agreed, yes. It does feel as if we have fallen into a rather tiresome bit of repetition.
You know what repetition isn't tiresome?
What a waste of effort. We're absolutely hopeless, the both of us. Here's a thought.
Yeah.
Couples who are similar to one another, share the same views and all that, they're pretty successful. But complete opposites work together too. Surprisingly well sometimes. They compensate for each other's weaknesses, and they support one another. Then I look at how hard we work just to avoid screaming at each other, and I don't buy it.
Don't be so hasty to dismiss your own hypothesis. For instance, I am apt at cleaning, but have no talent for cookery, whilst you loathe cleaning, but are a splendid chef. Would it not be an easier life if, rather than struggle through our weaker areas, we divided the work?
Huh. I suppose our differences do have their advantages that way.
Indeed. If we combine our abilities, housework would be conquered and dinner rendered delicious. There are other ways we could find to support one another, I would imagine. We might make a better pair than you think. You and I, together.
Huh. You might be onto something. You and I could be pretty good together. Wait, why are we talking about this?
Because you're both old and lonely.
Are you trying to propose marriage with promises of clean floors?
That's a cool screenshot.
You think I'm that easy of a catch? Honestly.
I did no such thing. You were the one who started discussion on the topic in the first place. You were agreeing
so this
with
is
me.
my fault
If you
now?
have objections,
I never said a
then let's
word
hear
about
them.
Just fuck already. Fuck, old people are so set in their fucking ways. Just fuck already and be done with it. I can now grind supports, I think. Right? Yes. I can grind supports. Yes. I can grind supports during the week. And then we could finish off a lot of them next week. And yes, we have time. We still have an hour and 40 minutes because Kuma started an hour early because I had a feeling this would happen.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun size, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good.